Are you wondering how to keep your kids safe from scary adults out there in the world? Are you wondering what is a step that I can take that could help to possibly save my child's life or to help to protect my child from something scary happening to them? I have a good resource for you. So these are books. On my last video, I talked about helping to support children who've been through sexual assault or have had some type of sexual violence committed against them. And so today's video is going to be about some resources that can help before it gets to that situation. So these books are called Where Hands Go and the Power, and they're all called Where Hands Go, but each of them, so this one is The Power of No. This is called Where Hands Go 1, Introduction to Safe and Unsafe Touches. And y'all, look how beautifully this is illustrated, right? And it's telling you what's a good touch, what's a bad touch, who is allowed to touch what, and who should never touch what. And they have a second one called Body Safe Rules. So like, don't keep in secrets, stuff like that. And I also love too that at the end they have resources for parents. Normally books are just books, right? That's it. There's no extra interactive things, but there are resources for parents, like information about grooming, information about hotlines and how to help your child, and how to help your child to keep themselves protected. And so it's not just educational for the child, but also educational for the parent. And so it's always nice when you can have this conversation beforehand, early as you the parent feel comfortable talking to your kids about it. But it's really, 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 really important that you have these conversations up front and open with them, so that they know that it is okay to have a conversation. It's okay to even question, like, well, so was this okay because so-and-so asked me to do, X, Y, and Z, because it really does help keep them safe. Another thing too that I always suggest that parents do is to talk to children, about the body parts, like give them the real name, the anatomical name for body parts, because it alarms adults when children say or make comments or say things that could possibly be them opening up to you. So for instance, if a child says that, their cousin JJ, touched their pocketbook, no one's going to think about, like, wow, should I dig deeper? Because it's just, kids are territorial. They don't like for people to touch things that are theirs. They don't like to share. So it's not going to ring a bell. It's not going to sound off any alarms. But if your child can say, little so-and-so, or they can say, my cousin touched my vagina, then it's gonna set off all types of alarms and bells, and you have no room for questioning. Like, right off the bat that is something that is real and that is happening. So I always encourage parents, no matter how you feel, no matter if you feel like, oh, that's a bit scary or too much out of their league, like, it's body parts. The more open that you are about the body parts, the more open that they will be to coming to you, to asking questions, even down in later in life when they're maturing and they're teenagers and they have all these questions about their body parts. It will be like second nature to them, because you didn't treat it like a weird thing, or you didn't treat it like something that was like, uncommon. Like, it's just, all right, it's a body part. It's just like an arm. It's like an ear. They're not bad words. I just like to encourage parents, please use the correct name for body parts, no nicknames. So if you're if you're looking for a resource, or you're interested in starting this conversation with your kid, these books, they do it for you. They do it for me every time. Oh, let me tell you who it's by. So it's by Krystaelynne Sanders Diggs. You probably may or may not be able to see that, but Krystaelynne Sanders Diggs, she has 3 of these. So Where Hands Go, An Introduction to Safe and Unsafe Touch. They're so beautiful. I love these books, y'all. This one is Where Hands Go, Body Safety Rules. This is the second part to that one. And then the last one is The Power of No. And so I like to tell people, if you have like really, really, really young kids and you're kind of skeptical about starting that conversation just because you feel like they're maybe too young, this very first one is really good. None of them are graphic at all, but this one kind of gives you a very basic overview of what is good. Like, you can can someone pat your hand, your back, like stuff like that. So if you kind of have really, really young kids and you're like, I don't really want to introduce that yet, try this one. You should buy this one and try it. And then as they get older, you can then introduce the other ones, or depending upon how well they take the first one. So that's all I have for this video as far as resources at the moment. If you I really enjoy these videos, if you want to keep up to date with resources of working with children and tips and tools, comment, not comment, like the video, or you can comment too. Stay tuned. I'm still building a resource for families, a resource for parents and teachers. So you guys keep a lookout for that. And I'm trying to think. I think that's it. So in the meantime, in between time, till I see y'all again, y'all know the deal. Be happy, be healthy, be whole. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.